Yeah.
This question is coming in from Anna Martinez. Hi, Anna. Thanks for your question. She says, what does Ivana Trump want to warn us about Trump? Did she support his political agenda?
Ooh.
So Ivana, of course, passed away.
She's buried in his golf course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
God, that's just so
I
horrible.
know it's.
And they don't keep it up. It's just like this corner.
That's right. I saw that. I looked that up online a few months ago. I saw it's very run down, weeds everywhere. It's a totally neglected grave.
Oh, he hated her. She accused him of rape, and they had horrible
Apparently.
divorce. So why would this guy treat her remains?
Well, supposedly he buried her on the golf course so he could get a tax break. You know, he could, on his golf course, he could claim it was a burial ground or something. I forget the specifics of that.
So, I have a question. Do you think that Ivanka, who supposedly loved her mother, would want to have anything to do with her father after he did something
Well,
like that? I wouldn't.
I would think a truly decent person would not want to have anything to do with him. I don't know. I always found that interesting that the children seemingly were complicit in this, that they went along with it. I thought that was really strange myself. It just felt so disrespectful. Burying her on his golf course.
It's like, how could you have a relationship? How could my daughter have a relation and my sons have a relationship with this man who I have publicly said raped me? I don't know if I could have a relationship with my kids.
I know.
That's pretty damn serious.
Of course it is. It's horrible. It's horrible.
Like, why are you having a relationship with my rapist? Like, that's, I mean, like, I
guess
it's insane to be the polite lady who likes to make nice with people who like this. I don't think we should make nice with them. He's a horrible person.
Yes, he is. You know, I just saw this comment from Terry Kurtz here. I heard that her non-disclosure agreement expired shortly after she died. And there, of course, have been the tawdry rumors. Didn't she fall down a staircase or something? Wasn't that the official cause of death?
But she was very ill. I mean, you could tell.
Was she? Yeah.
Yeah, she wasn't walking on her own. Her health was not good. Let's take a look and see if we have. Let's find out and see if we can pick up any information from Ivana, if she has any messages for us.
I'm having trouble with this one. Let's see. I'm just going to keep shuffling the cards, see if anything comes out. I'm having trouble tapping into her for some reason. Like there's resistance. Are you feeling resistance, Whimsy?
I can go first and maybe.
Please do, because I'm getting resistance here.
I don't mind.
Yeah.
The first thing I'm feeling is that she's at peace, and I'm feeling that she passed and that it was not for her difficult. So if she fell down the steps, broke her neck, then boom, she was out and died before she knew she was dead. This is not somebody who had a difficult death. The first thing I feel when I go into her energy is the 10 of Cups. So this is the happy family rejoicing. She was met by people, family, friends she loved on the other side. So this is the first thing, is not to worry about her, anybody, like her family, her children, etc., because she was met by a glorious welcoming. She has this beautiful 10 of Cups coming in as she passed. Please go ahead. You had something?
Oh, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I was having trouble getting anything, but one card that did come out was, it aligns with what you were just saying, new beginnings. See the person coming through the door to the light, the stars, like entering into the the kingdom of heaven. So to speak.
Thank you for showing me that, because that's exactly how I felt when I went into this, and then I was met by this 10 of Cups. So my message to people as Ivana would be, please don't be sorry for me, because I'm in a really good place. However, she then goes into a discussion about Ivanka, who presents as the Queen of Wands, and she's saying Ivanka in her message to me, she's saying Ivanka has always been more his child than my child. Her opposition is Ivanka.
Really?
So she has always had a challenge with Ivanka, where Ivanka and her, there's this boundary I'm feeling, and
Uh-huh.
her relationship with her father is such that the mother cannot get in between it.
If,
This child is his child, and he had control over Ivanka. And to some extent, I was not able to have any influence on Ivanka over her father because of she became my opposite. She was not going to support me in this divorce because she was daddy's little girl.
mhm.
That's what I'm getting.
Yeah. Do you think that's why there was no opposition from her when Daddy buried her in the golf course and the
That's what
grave has been neglected? It's like,
It's like
yeah,
this her opposition. There's Ivanka, the Queen of Wands. She is a child of Oshun, just like her father. She wants the good life, she
yeah,
wants the gold, and I am daddy's little girl. My father is the president. And so
yeah,
I feel the rift here because why else would Ivanka have wound up in her opposition? And then when she leaves, to some extent, she had to leave her ungrateful, bratty kids because her ungrateful,
yeah,
bratty kids, like Ivanka, go off and do their own thing. Then she's got that Eight of Cups. She walks away from everything, but in the end, it worked out well for her. I'm not seeing a murder. I'm seeing that she genuinely slipped. She,
yeah,
there was something bunched up maybe on the road
yeah.
with some loose slippers. Maybe she had,
Like a legitimate accident.
yeah,
Like,
she had some
yeah.
loose slippers that and with and it's twisted into
Ye-
whatever was on the top of the stair.
Right.
She had that problem before.
Yeah.
Something like that had happened.
Yeah, it's interesting now because I always just say if I'm not receiving a hit or something, I'll just say it. But I could not pick up on anything, and I found it interesting this card, and I thought new beginnings, and then you started talking. I thought, yeah, that's the main message I think she just wants to get through. I'm okay. I'm happy. I get the feeling she's much happier there, on the other side than she ever was here. She's at peace.
Perry Courts was questioning why did she walk down the staircase. People were that were friends of hers were worried about the staircase. In terms of why she used the staircase, sometimes there was a number of reasons. One, because she tried to exercise it. She was told to try and do some walking, but the other reason was because the elevator took too long. What she showed
Hmm.
me is that I have to push and I
Yeah.
have to wait, and sometimes she couldn't be bothered, particularly if she had to let a dog out to use the restroom, one of
Yeah. You know
those
what?
toy palms. So she goes to the top of the stairs. She had those slippers with the fluff and
Yeah.
high heel. She must have been in her robe, and they were slipping on her, and I lost control. And something about one of the dogs needed to be let out.
Yeah, so just something pedestrian, ordinary,
Yeah,
one of those
that's
freak
actually
things. But I started feeling her a little bit right now because I could feel her even laughing a little bit, about her being buried in the golf course. It's like she knew an asshole her ex-husband was. It was like, of course he buried me in the golf course. Like she's laughing about it. Oh, whatever. I moved on from that. I'm fine. But it's like she wasn't surprised he did that. She knows his character. She knows her children. So I was hearing that from her, like just almost like her chuckling. Did you feel that a little, Whimsy? Like she's laughing a
I think
little?
I think she had people that genuinely loved her who had passed away
Yeah.
her childhood, and she was able to go back to a simpler time on
Yes.
what
Yes.
it felt like. I was sorry to see that tension between her and Ivanka. I didn't know about that until I saw it. It makes a lot of sense,
It
but
does make a lot of
God, what a
sense.
jerk of a daughter to
Well,
not advocate.
well, daddy's little girl, like
And
daughter,
Trump
like
is Trump
father.
is Trump, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And
Yeah.
that's what we see with that.
Yeah, but it's interesting you said she's happier in this simpler, more basic life because most of her life was excess. That whole world of Trump Towers, and the the millionaire jet set life. I'm sure she got tired of that. She just wants to be with her loved ones. She wants to be at peace right now. She's happy. I could just hear her laughing and just
Yeah.
almost dismissive of Trump.
Yeah, Ten of Cups is a beautiful card to get, and it
Yeah.
would suggest that she has gone to something very positive.